How's PoE treat? You think you'll ever go back to Last Epoch? 100% Unruly. 100%. I was playing it today. Oh, that worked. That worked. Okay. Well, hello, YouTube. Hopefully you're having a good one. I accidentally started the stream on Twitch and forgot to schedule the stream here on YouTube. So I just started the stream here on YouTube, even though I've been live on Twitch for 5 minutes. So it worked. So sorry if you're not seeing my usual intros starting if you're over there on the tubes. Yeah, here we are. And I didn't stream. People were saying the servers were down on Last Epoch, so I booted it up, but I'm like, I'm playing it right now. Like, what can I tell you? I said the only thing I could think of is a specific server is down. So I was like, what servers are all y'all on? And they all said different servers except for West Coast, which is what I'm on. So, but yeah, I think I'm going back to Last Epoch either at the end of the month or the start of January. Because I got a couple builds I want to try. Huh. Why? Oh, there it is. There we go. I always pull up the YouTube stream on a tablet just so I can make sure it's running properly. I'll go back to LE when I get fed up with PO2. Actually been quite enjoying the in-game grind. I'm trying to get to maps right now. That's I mean, I'm a bit of a, I'm not going to say a completionist, but I do like to make sure I get everything before moving on. So that's an issue for me. And then the Val temples. I've just spent so much time on these Val temples, just wanting to clear it, because I get FOMO. I don't want to miss out on anything. You're a completionist for sure. If it's like your first time playing or you're only doing one build a season, then it's absolutely fine. This isn't LE. No, it's not. I said I'd be going back to LE probably in January. I got some ideas for some builds. Here we go. Boo that I'm going back to LE. You're doing a Wolfie Shaman? That's what I'm talking about. Probably boo that I'm not streaming LE tonight. Well, after we explore some of the in-game here, if I'm just getting kind of, I'm not gonna say burnout, but if I just kind of hit that like where you're done, right? You know where you've hit that point. You're satisfied with your progress, and you're gonna move on. Then I'm going to Diablo 4. And then I'll be going back to LE. I got a couple Sentinel builds I want to try, like Multi-Strike Smite. You haven't played D4 since Season 3? I felt like, yeah, Season 3 kind of sucked for Diablo. Like, Season 4 just kind of felt like a moment in Diablo for me. Like, everybody was coming back to the game. Everybody was trying it. It was good. They just did the crafting thing. They introduced the pit. There was no leaderboards, but like, it was fun just like tuning in to Rob like every day, checking out his YouTube channel to see, you know, how far they push, because they made the pit level 200. You can go up to level 200 in the pit, and as long as I was following it, I think the furthest anybody had pushed up to was like 170, and it was really cool to just kind of see like will anybody hit level 200 in the pit this season. And of course, it was just all, you know, min-max stuff. The bash build was in full effect. They had introduced the tempering and all that. So that felt really good. Season 5 still felt good with all the wave survival mechanics and everything that they introduced. That was a lot of fun. And then Season 6 was the release of the Spiritborn. It was the expansion. And I feel like, you know, it was a momentary, like, this is cool. But when you're just absolutely just trivializing anything in the game, people got bored quick. And then you'd be like, oh, okay, well, let me go play, you know, because a lot of people like to play the new class. Then you go and play anything else, and it just feels like you're handicapping yourself, because everything else was an actual respectable build. And I think that just cut the momentum out from, like, whatever they'd been doing. They just cut their momentum out, and they've been trying to recover ever since. Have I ever been crammed into a small space for a long time and finally get out, and it feels amazing? The closest I can do is a car or maybe an airplane seat. Which I feel like there's ways around it. You can get up, stretch your legs on a plane. Car, you can pull over. You know. That's what it's going to be like going from That's what it's going to be like going to LE from PoE 2. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have that same reaction, but it'll definitely be nice to get back onto LE. Like, PoE 2 has a lot of cool things going for it. Like, yeah. I feel like PoE 2's got a lot of good things going for it. It's just, we were talking about it in Aaron's stream. I feel like there's just some unnecessary friction. Because, like, Aaron pointed it out when I said it, like, even like Diablo like has pockets, right? So you know, don't even talk about the stash tab. Even Diablo has pockets for like your currency, your maps, your whatever. They had like a couple of those pockets. I don't think, at least early on, I don't think I would be, well, no, I'd still be going back a lot because we're not getting currency that early on. But you know, you wouldn't be having to mess with your stash. You've said it many times. You said it many times with the sort button. On controller, I feel it a lot. When I'm playing mouse and keyboard, it doesn't really bother me too much, but I could definitely feel it on controller. You're manually having to move everything. I think a sort button would be nice. You know, just some of those quality of lives. But then Aaron said, you know, this is GGG's philosophy. And honestly, I don't need them to change the game for me, right? I'm not like some big time streamer or anything. I'm trying to work PoE 2 into the rotation of games that I could at least speak somewhat intelligently on with like somewhat authority. You know, I don't need to be like the next Rax or anything, but I want to at least be knowledgeable enough about the game. That way, if somebody comes in and they're asking, hey, PoE 2 LE, what are main differences? I'm not like, oh.
Big arms, bigger top.
Guess who's both back? Hey, what's up, Brian? Exactly, it's kind of suffocating. I don't know if it feels that way to me, but it does. To me, it would be more like a small speed bump. Loving this league so far. How's the build? Oh, build's coming along just nicely. It's not like the fastest build, but I feel like it does really well with Path of Exile 2's moment-to-moment combat. The way your character will just kind of walk on to the monsters and how you can kind of like set up and pace around. Though there are some times you get swarmed, that's why you need to at least bring like some grenades or something to give you some LE, but I feel like this is a great build for controller, but also people who like to take it one fight at a time. If you're trying to run through like maps like at giga speed, I don't think this is it. But this is definitely fun if you like to kind of tickle that part of your brain. I say it feels like PoE 2 is made by two different companies. That is a possibility. The game's been in development since 2018. A lot of chance for input. A lot of chance for input and people to, you know, like see how, hey, what up, Sloppy? See how they want the game to feel. And fellow gamers. What about you, Brian? You said you're loving the league. I think the league is cool. My main, I'm not going to say it's an issue, but I don't know how I feel about the league mechanic. Like, here's the thing. The league mechanic is really strong early on, like super strong. Like, you guys, like, for those who were here the day I was streaming it, in Act 1, I had like 3 or 4 skills with 3 slots. Like, that's huge. That was a huge power spike. Plus, I was getting some currency, but I wasn't getting like the crafting materials that you would get from like Abyss, right? And then as you're going, after you get through about Act 2, I just feel like the temples get a little, I think the temples just get a little large. And you develop this FOMO because you don't want to miss out on any rewards, but you also want to make progress. Like, I'm still in campaign because I've gotten sucked into some of these Val temples, and like I'm probably just gonna start ignoring them because, like, even on last Epoch, I started just ignoring the cemeteries and stuff because I felt like it was just taken away from my progress. Like, sure, you can get some stuff out of them, but ultimately it's like a bit of a side zone, whereas that takes you completely out of what you're doing, whereas something like Abyss was already baked into what you were playing. People need to let go of the zoom screen clear crap. It's not the original game. Yeah, and I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be the original. Everything's a bit large. Travel to Glacier Tarn. Oh, I think I full cleared this place. Oh, I could have just taken the checkpoint back. I wasn't even paying attention. Maps are a bit big. So I haven't made it to in-game. How do the maps feel now that they've nerfed the pack size? Does it feel like you're kind of walking through? Does it feel like you're walking through just like walking through big areas now that there's not as many packs? Like, and to be fair, I think this build that I'm playing right now highlights, like, that was actually a good change. It's just the maps might be a little big for that now. Just go at your own pace. It's essentially a single-player game. It's not a competition.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
The economy is only ruled by very elite sweaty boys. Every league will be different. Well, and I have been playing it at my own pace. It's just at this point now, I want to kind of be in maps and kind of, and not kind of, I want to be out of the campaign. Judy McShooter. I think I've already made, I think I already said this before, but I don't really want to trade or sell a whole lot. Like, if I need to buy an upgrade and I got material for it, I will, but for the most part, I'd rather just use the materials if it makes sense. Like, if I pick up a Divine, I might trade that in for some Exalts, right? Because then I could use the Exalts to craft on gear. You're only on T5 now, not at a stage I was before to know. Pop in Abyss and some high mods feels pretty populated. Okay. I need them to address in-game before I invest a lot of time and energy in pushing anything past level 90. You think it's very lacking. Okay, so what is the in-game loop essentially? So on my last build that I played, I made it to, I believe, T15 maps, and I was just kind of going around doing maps for the sake of doing maps. There's no issue with that, in my opinion. I quite enjoyed it. Right? If I wanted to spice things up, I could take one of those waystones and just start popping on modifiers, right? Like, it was completely in my hands what I wanted to do. So I really liked that flow, that rhythm, but what else is there for you to do in in-game? Is that like the main loop? Are the bosses baked into the Atlas? Where do you find those bosses, though? You're mentioning pinnacle bosses, Afia. Where do you find them? Are they in the Atlas, or do you... Like, how do you unlock them? Do you follow the little quests over here on this side of the screen when you get there? First time really getting to proper endgame. There's also the big Citadel, but I don't know about it. First time really getting to endgame. Realm Gate with the splinters. Oh, you use the splinters. Okay, I collected a bunch of splinters, but I never really did anything with them because it was near the end of the league. There was just like so many different currencies and crafting materials to keep track of. Like, I was trying to wrap my head around some of this stuff. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a T6 modifier, though. Well, so am I. Yeah. In-game we'll have more variety soon. Glad you like it now, but we'll have more depth and even other mechanics that don't involve running maps. I'm a sucker for Delve. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Obviously, there's a lot in Path of Exile 1 that they can bring over. Witch Hunter, yeah, Witch Hunter's an ascendancy of Mercenary. Yeah, yes, sir. So one thing that Witch Hunter gets, so here's the Witch Hunter. So you gotta complete these trials to unlock your first ascendancy, and then after that you have to do them again to unlock more points. So I've only done 2 out of my 4 ascendancies. You unlock them in intervals based off your level, and they get harder to unlock your next ascendancy, which would give you more points. So Witch Hunter just feels pretty good because your first 2 points you can put them into Zealous Inquisition, which gives you a 10% chance for enemies you kill to explode. Right? Very nice. Very nice. Really great for big groups. Now, what I did is after I hit my second ascendancy, I respec the points out of Zealous Inquisition, and I went for Judge, Jury, and Executioner. This is a very nice, upgrade right here. It basically gives you the ability to cull enemies, or you know, if they're a certain amount of life, just kill threshold. Bam. So I'm gonna get 4 more points for my other 2 ascendancies. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for ceremonial ablution, because I heard sorcery. I heard that, what is it? Sorcery Ward is actually pretty lit this season. So what I'll probably do, I'll hit my 3rd ascendancy and I'll put 2 points back into Zealous Inquisition. Or maybe I'll just go for it. It looks like you get Sorcery Ward at 2 points, and then 2 more points gives you, you know, the good stuff. So. How you doing today, Fiction? Well, BRB, I need food. See you soon, Thea. Wait, I just thought about it. Thea, weren't you just streaming a moment ago, or you haven't gone live yet? Well, you're probably not here, but...
You serious?
You couldn't last long enough to raid me? Oh, don't worry about that. I just was like, wait, are you streaming right now? Why are you here? Now it makes sense. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, don't even worry about it, brother. Don't even worry about it. Having you here is more than enough. Also, I'm looking forward to trying out Multi-Strike Smite in Last Epoch when I head back over there. Okay, it's Owlboy. I think I'm just gonna want all of this. I think I just want all of this. This is great. Oh, what's up, homie?
You're silent here, while I'm the Winter Owl. I have little from here. Then I shall join before you depart.
I give you a gift. Let's check out these gifts. I mean, is double vision like good? Right now, I think that's like the only one that kind of is grabbing my attention is double vision. At Zeri's disdain. Demon Stitcher, Energy Shield, Max Life, Cast Speed, Sacrifice 12% of life to gain. No. I don't think I've ever found this one before. Thought it was something else, yeah.
Choose wisely.
I mean, I can already tell. It looks like it's going to be a... Yeah, and I can't, like, because here's the thing. You go to skills. Oh, here we go. Okay, so with my current bow, 4,949. With this new bow I got, 889.8. Oh, God. I see what you guys mean about uniques just being trash. I lost like 80% of my DPS, but it looks cool. Oh.
Back down or die! Back to the grave!
There's some gloves that work like Twisted Heart. Really? Well, obviously, Ward and Energy Shield work way differently. Energy Shield works like Halo. Like after 4 seconds. Is there a way to charge your your Energy Shield while in combat, just not taking damage? Right? That's the only way.
notch on my helmet.
Hey, what's good, Kenna? There are ways to regenerate shield in combat. Okay.
Precise and deadly.
My build is currently abusing Scarred Faith as extra sustain. For example, Zealot's Oath, which removes energy shield recharge but excessive life regen apply. Oh, so then it works like Ward from Last Epoch. Let me identify this stuff.
How can I be of
Yeah, this is just Garbo. Allies in your presence gain extra. I mean, for a quarterstaff, is that good? Maybe. That's a huge amount of evasion. I think I'm going to list that. I could also hypothetically use it myself. Yeah, it's a tier 2 evasion and a T4 evasion, plus all that spirit. And then T6 evasion. So I got triple evasion, but one of them is giving spirit as well. Use a desecrate. I don't have any desecrates. Well, maybe I do. See, like I'm not into in-game yet, so like here's my offerings of Nod stuff, right? This is why I'm getting a little frustrated, because the good stuff, the Abyssal League crafting materials, max level 64 in-game, you get new stuff. Sure, but the thing about like maybe I got spoiled off the Abyssal League stuff because I was building up currency, and then by the time I got to maps, I can use some of this. Now it's like random if I run into one before I hit maps. That's why I just want to get to maps and get it over with, because Abyssal was pretty freaking strong. There was like no, like the fact that you're like, yeah, desecrated. I'm like, I may or may not be able to do that. Yeah, and then use a tablet. They show no, that like they do show up in campaign, but you're not guaranteed to get it. They show, yeah, there's a couple like I guess you're right. There are a couple guaranteed areas where you can get it, but it's not like last league where it was the league mechanic, so it showed up all the time. By the time I got to maps, I had a nice pile of stuff to desecrate with. Yeah, now it's the Vol thing. I mean, I feel like I should wait, though. Well, wait. So, well, we're guaranteed to get a suffix, so there's no point using an omen. Okay. You're keeping them for an alt? Yeah, I don't think I'm doing an alt. I know people want to see me play monk, but I don't think I'm doing that. I mean, chaos resistance, right? Like, I don't have the thing that lets me re-roll the re-roll. Lets me re-roll the selection. I guess chaos. Can you desecrate an item multiple times? Or can you only desecrate once? Generally, no. Okay. There might be an omen, but for the most part, you don't just go and say, I'm going to desecrate again. It's also very expensive. Oh, because you need an orb of annulment, right? There's an omen that lets you roll all 6 desecrated. Oh, that's pretty tight. Okay, yeah. All right. So I'm just going to apply another one and see what we get. Oh, we got cold. I mean, I'm not going to lie, chat. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, chat. I might just keep this. I mean, I would have to put some slots in there. Yeah, I think I would rather keep that. Yeah, the only thing I'm lacking right now is some lightning, and we can make up for it. Okay, so right now I got 47 armor. How much armor did I have with this other one? It's the same exact amount of armor, just less resistance. And less spirit. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have less life. In case you're wondering, I'm converting evasion to armor right now. Yeah. If I get enough evasion to make it worth it, I'll take the note off and switch back to evasion, but I found that at least at this point, armor's a little bit more consistent. Like, I need a new pair of gloves. Like, this one's got triple resistance, armor, evasion, armor, and evasion. So I could probably sell this one. Sell it for an Exile. I don't exactly want to break this one down, but yeah. Are any of those hybrid? Yeah. Actually, one of them is. So I could slant. Yeah. I see what you mean. Desecrate it? Okay. Free prefix? Okay. I could just take more armor and evasion. Oh, wait, does this just upgrade the current one? This just upgrades the prefix. It adds on. Now I'm a god crafter. Oh, so hold up. So technically this is more armor. Just the resistances aren't that good. You add wait, oh, if I add quality, will that raise the resistances? Or will it just rate extra spirit? Yeah, I could use it just the armor. Oh, okay. Well, I get more resistances out of this one, and then on top of it, I get the spirit, which I could take. I think I have another spirit gem. Hold up. I may or may not have another spirit gem. I do. I have another spirit gem. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the spirit. You should really go eat something. Yeah, get out of here, bro. So I think I'm gonna go sell this. So what I'm gonna do now. Do I have to take this out of my inventory to be able to use it multiple times? Hold up. There we go. Yeah, hey. Got some good crafts. Okay, I'm gonna go list this stuff for sale. I just feel like everything's just a little bit slow. More than strong. I was already feeling pretty strong, but now this definitely helps.
Sold it. What's new?
Oh, I definitely sold some stuff. Oh, I sold my crossbow. Hey, so I got a good amount. The price check. The Armageddon shell. I got plenty of those armor scraps. Do you think it would increase the value if I added 2 slots and then qualitied it, or do you think I should just sell it as is? I do have a good amount of the armor scraps and the I have 10 of the artificer orbs. Show item again. This is the item. So runes is good. I don't want to give them any of my runes. I just want to put 2 slots. Yeah, I'll give them 2 slots. Here, I'll quality it up for them. Okay, so I got 20 left. I should probably save these now because helmet and boots, belt. I do need a new pair of gloves. Is there a button? There you go. Yeah, controller does feel a little, it's not a huge item. Link armor. How do I link armor with controller? Yeah, zip or pass. Here, I'll have to log out. I'll have to log out and then log back in. Hey, Sloppy, can you send me another... one. Okay. All right. Now, how do I link the item? Hi. Control Alt click. Control Alt click. I think Reefer's right. I'm not gonna get like a lot for it. Hey, if I could get like, you know, if I can get a few exalts for it, that'll be fine. It's worth nothing. 1 exalt.
Yes.
Bit sad. Let me put it in for
I'm
1
sure someone
exalt.
will want that.
Probably shouldn't have put all the armor pierces into it. Herald of Thunder. Yeah, I didn't have life roll. I just used 10. X was that Exalted's worth of armor scraps? Yeah, but everybody has their opinions. 10 exalts. Everybody has their opinions on that. One person scolded me for buying whetstones with exalts. I had like 40 of them, so I used them. Assuming.
Sure someone would want that.
Live and learn, don't listen to Sloppy. Nah, Sloppy, that's all good, bro. Don't listen to some kid. No. It's Almighty Justice. He's cool. He's not. I don't think Almighty Justice is criticizing me. I apologize for saying sue me. I don't think Almighty Justice is criticizing me. I think he's just telling me, just so you're aware, that was about 10 exalts worth. And when he said that, that brought up that somebody else had once said, why are you buying scraps or whetstones with exalts? So it's I'm getting mixed opinions all the time from everybody. So I don't think Almighty Justice was like, hey, listen here, you idiot. So I do apologize, Almighty Justice. I think you were just pointing out, like, that's the value of them, just so you're aware. I don't think he was all highbrowing me, like, you would just, I wouldn't listen. I mean, sure. But it's also, yeah, it was no intent. Yeah. I didn't think you would just come, like kick down the door and be like, listen here, you freaking moron. I mean, you just said that was about 10 exalts worth. Nothing more, nothing less. I wouldn't listen. I'd just play your own. I mean, yeah, that's there is wisdom in that, for sure. There's certainly wisdom in that, but also, like, I want to interact with everybody. Like, I don't want it to just be you guys are there and I'm here and that's it. Like, if this was last Epoch, yeah. At this point, especially when it comes to last Epoch, you can say whatever you want. It's not going to change my mind whatsoever. How you doing today, Kirk? Have you been here before, Kirk? I think your name's somewhat familiar. Just putting my output. I'm gonna hear this with slams with bike on viewers. Oh right, yeah, sure. Slams with bike on viewers for sure. Peace, boys. Catch you later, Kirk. You take care, man. Yeah, I'm just moving on from the battle temples. So what are you guys up to today on this fine Tuesday? Oh wait, yeah, I found this dude again. My bad. Oops. You're mapping. I hope to be there soon. Doing some Tarkov, right on. Did you play the League at all, Marvel Man? Oh, you did. You're gonna level your Pathfinder. All right, tight. You just hit the cemetery. You're maybe level 8. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about in Act 1. Man, I'm really sorry, Almighty, man. That's kind of bugging me. I think you were just trying to be helpful there, and I was like, sue me.
Almost lost a ton of frostbite down there. Right in the eye!
No, that's okay. Streaming into the void, boosting channels from Ghost Town to Warzone with Nesna.com. You guys can't see this. Remove spaces. Go to we I'm streaming into the void right now. Your channel. Yeah, my wife already banned it. I'm like clicking to ban it, and my wife's just like, get out of here. Just kick the door down. That was pretty funny. With the assist. At least it wasn't the cheap views one. No, it just, you know, basically was like, you're streaming to no one, you know, but we got like, what, 13, 14 people on Twitch right now and about 5 or 6 on YouTube. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm not streaming to a huge audience, but those are people. They're making it sound like it's just me and no one else. That's why I thought it was funny. Streaming into the void? No. Who you talking to, bro? Yeah, I know, right? Well, Twitch is starting to help crack down on all this spam. There's just so many bots, and I don't want to switch to a follower-only chat, right? I think that kills engagement, in my opinion. There's been a number of times I've rated somebody and they had follower-only chat. I was just like, obviously didn't know who they were, so I was just like, hey, I didn't even say anything. Digging the content and the music. Yo, what's good, A. Johnson? Appreciate it. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it why they're doing it. It's because of the bots, but, you know, Twitch is now doing a better job. They flag an account as being a botter. They'll be like, likely ban evader, and then they'll restrict the comment. The comment won't actually get published into the Twitch chat. I could see it because, you know, mod, right? My wife could see it, mod. You guys don't see it. At least I don't think so. And of course, they always type it twice. The bot always posts it twice.
Simple enough.
Shirt telltale sign. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, for those of you who don't necessarily stream on right here. Yeah, so here's talking, you know, all good, no worries. I'm having a moment with Almighty over here, and then all of a sudden, streaming into the void? Go to this specific website. You know, because at first they used to just put the website, and then my chat bot would flag it. My chat bot would flag it. But then they stopped doing this, right? So it would go through. Now, Twitch is actually stepping in and be like, yeah, likely a bot account or ban evader. We've restricted the comment. So I could approve the comment, hypothetically. Technically, I have because I'm showcasing it to you guys. And then, you know, my wife banned Coastal Trainer 2. I've never seen it, but I always hear you say it out loud because I always like to mock it. Yeah, so that's good to know they're not going through.
Pockets of it's a fool.
You think you see it? That makes sense. I mean, you're a mod.
Killing time.
Etched into the mountain Kraya.
Stupid Sally.
Welcome back, Ophelia.
Another notch on the helmet.
Okay, so I think I found an unset ring. Okay, my lightning resistance is now 34. Not ideal, but I could put some lightning runes in here. There's also 3 prefixes. I could hope and pray, but that was that's a lot of damage there. That's 2 T2 damage affixes on the ring. Oh, almighty, thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing that to get the portal. All right? Like, I don't want you to, like, feel like you have to gift. Thank you very much, Almighty Justice. Enjoy the portal. Yeah, character UI is way different on controller. Oh, and one went to Afia. Oh man, dude, that's perfect. Yo, can we get some cheers for Almighty Justice for taking care of our boy Afia? Yo, this one goes out to you. It's just decaf coffee, but this goes out to you, Almighty. Okay, I think I'm gonna desecrate it and hope I get lightning. Was that like a sad gift? Yeah, like, I love playing on controller, but, like, navigating all the menus and stuff is just a bit much. Energy shield. That's a lot of energy shield. No. You can't in between, right? I can't click on anything. I can move my mouse. The only thing I can use the mouse for would be like if I went over here to options, right? I could click around. Even if I go over to input, if I try to move it over to click like WASD or whatever, I have to log out of the game. Right? It's not like Last Epoch where you can just switch between the both of them. I think it has something to do with like the targeting system. Like, I feel like they built this game from the ground up with controller in mind, and they had to implement both they had to implement both controller and keyboard and WASD in different ways. Like, I could just play this build WASD, right? Here, let me sell this stuff.
Try your luck. I could use this.
Uh,
A pleasure.
it's not too bad if everything just sorts out for you, right? Amulet, ring, or belt. Okay, here we go. Desecration. Item levels too high? Oh, maximum level 64. Oh. Oh, item level 65. Oh, so that means I gotta gamble? Or I can wait till maps. Gamble? Oh, you don't have to do that. Yeah, I think I would... I already kind of spoke about my philosophy. I'd rather just use the currency. And we got fire resistance. Well, we got one of the resistances, but we didn't get lightning resistance. Okay, well, hold up. Maybe I could craft a lightning res ring. Okay. Because my fire ring is good as T4 lightning. It was just the fact that this ring had T2 physical and T2 cold. Yeah, the damage mods were insane. And then this one's a T4 lightning. And since it got fire resist, I mean, this is level 16. I think okay, but because I'm using that unset ring, there we go. I can always buy runes. This is true. Are they expensive? When I went and looked, they looked a little too rich for my blood. Oh. Okay. Hold up. Skill gems. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Well, thanks, trader. Is it on? Sadistic trader with 100 bits. They're all on. Okay, cool. Now I need some support gems. Oh, we're in a level 1 hype train? Oh, sick. Trader, did you put us into a level 1 hype train? Oh, come on. Is that a pufferfish?
Between a man and his next payday.
Melee mobs are easy to manage if you stay closer. There was just a lot of mobs. Plus, chat's kind of blowing up right now. It was like pufferfish stuff. Yay. Trader with the 1,500 bits. From downtown. Holy. Dude, we hit the bit goal. It's time for a new one. Thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. Thank you so much.
Sure do love their tombs.
Alright, it's not too bad. T6, T7. Whereas I currently have a T3 and a T4 damage affix. I think we just say goodbye. T6 fire. Okay, increases the armor and it has quality. Possibility might be worth an alchemy orb.
One down. Who's next?
Thank you to everybody who contributed to the hype train.
Precise and deadly.
Trader got us started on the next big goal. Oh, what? Do I really need to go back for that? Yeah, I get it. There's a soul core over there. Yeah, okay, I get it. You're on the final stretch. Yes, sir.
Did this thing just whisper? No, it couldn't. Foul fool!
All right, I wanted to use an Orb of Alchemy on this. Apply. Fire resistance. Oh, it upgraded the life. Oh, no, it removed the armor. Oh. Unfortunately, and we didn't get a damage roll. Oh well. So it completely removes it. I feel like Brian was telling me. Yeah, I think Brian was mentioning that. Orb of Alchemy is kind of only really good for wastelands.
This'll get him! The time of the sparrow has come. What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die. Succumb!
Our sacrifice is long remembered.
Oh, what the next thing?
Oh wow! Let me guess, that was lightning damage, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of lacking for lightning damage right now. I have the charm. Oh. Yo, what's good, Real Cage? Here, I think I got a ring. I think I got a ring that I could use. I mean, I'll lose some damage, but it should at least give me... Yeah, now I'm pretty much capped on resistances. It's just, it's a lot of damage I'm losing. Since I'm here.
How can I be of aid?
Any beasts about? Yeah, I could use this. Be strong.
What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die. Ravage!
We stand the test of time. Get full of your soul. Right in the eye. Stay strong, Selena. We stand the test of time. Enough. We submit. Give it up. We're temporary allies, like it or not.
Fools! Did you not hear the code phrase?
Is it really you?
I see. Oriani himself? I am not worthy.
You seem sane enough. The spirit of the Val endures. Assemble yourselves.
As you wish.
Let us meet back.
Man. I kind of need the resistances though. I guess I could gamble. Oh, here we go. It's the only reason why I've been using this one still, because it has charges per second. All right. And I got 2 sockets. You know, you are correct. I got a couple greater runes. I got a greater fire rune. Okay, let's Gamba. Hopefully we get a resistance apply. Life regen. That's a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, so we need lightning runes. I got 1 greater storm rune. Let me put it in there. That's all the lightning runes I got. Okay.
Aquachi need. Move swiftly.
I'll speak to the hooded one. In King's March, alright.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. I want... I have an Exalted Orb. Sure.
I'll post it right away.
I know I'll get more of these in the end game, but right now I just need something. Plus it's 1 Exalt. I do want a new pair of gloves. So let's look up gloves. See if we can't grab something for like a gloves. What level am I? Level 65. We want it to have probably lightning resistance, and then probably some sort of damage. Sure, let's just look for that. Y'all want a Val Orb? Level 65. Is there an item level? Probably 65 is right. Minimum of 20 lightning resistance. Minimum of 9 fire damage. Requires 32 intelligence now. Make it a rare. Oh, armor. minimum of 100, I think. That might be a little high for glove. Fire, life, lightning resistance. What about this one? Armor, fire, lightning. 18% of armor also applies to elemental damage. That could be good. 84 armor. 25 lightning resistance, life. What was this first one? This first one actually looks...
Thanks for the chat.
I've had my current pair of gloves for a while. The fact that I got it for an Orb of Alchemy, man, that's I like that. I like it a lot. Current gloves. Oh wait, watch my cold res. Oh no, cold res is good. Yeah, that was a great upgrade.
So this is we're ready and till next.
This, if we will move swiftly.
It is me.
I've been glad you were.
Go.
Welcome.
Quickly. The time we can have.
Lock in.
With our forces united, we...
What happened? Doriani, no. Okay.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see.
Yeah. Pretty.
I've been quite busy studying, if I'm honest. In any case.
We made it to maps. Thank the heaven. Oh, hey, what?
Again. I'm Gwennon. He's lucky. Let's put you to work then, shall we? See you
I've
again.
needed more than luck to make it this long.
You're finally awake. The hooded one used the weapon to keep we were too close. It absorbed. I retain only a piece of it. The situation is grim. Rayclast has been devastated. Grieving would only be a waste of precious time. We are living the worst possible outcome. But before us is a translocation device, which should allow us to open portals. With this, we can reclaim the world from the grasp of corruption, so that there was some damage. But by placing waystones in the machine, they will help let us use this. Time is of the essence.
Go into my hideout. Bye.
Speak.
Wait, oh, do I have to use the map here? Is that what it is?
Rayclast is wounded and broken. The initial cataclysmic event. From these points, travel to one of these regions and report back to me with your findings, and we will plan our next move. You must start with the areas of least corruption. They are still dead.
All right, here we go. Finally made it to
Ambush in
maps.
places like this. This'll get him.
Well, I just wanted to drop by and say hi. More than time for me to sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. But yeah, I'll catch you later, Thea. Thanks for being here, bro.
Right in the eye.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it grabbed. Oh, frick. It grabbed the targeting towards one of those guys down there. That was just really unfortunate. I was like trying to shoot him and it grabbed the targeting down here towards me. Wait, are you serious? Did it just clear my entire map? What about the checkpoint? Are you saying...
Precise and deadly.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was odd. Don't know why it raised you back there. Yeah, that's true. True. That guy was just doing a lot of damage. Yeah, we might need to do a bit more upgrades than just the gloves. The helmet, level 45. Yeah, the coat's fine. Boots I'm still using, even though I've had since level 19, because, I mean, triple res, life, mana, movement speed, but it might be time for some new.
The device still functions now.
Okay, cool. Oh, oops. No, I don't want the trial. I'm not doing trials. Is there a way to edit? Oh. I can select a doodad. You must encounter Danig. Must encounter Rog Intrusion. But I've talked to Danig in the... Oh. Maybe I gotta talk to Danig in this area. Assuming Danig is here. Danig is not here. Huh. Wonder how I can get Danig in my hideout. Let me go to King's March. Oh, you have to find them in the maps. Understood.
Well met.
Well, back to the hideout.
Hello, Outlander. I get this one. I'll take it. Carry on.
Trade market. Okay, so level 65. Let's look for a helmet. Remove damage. Long as it has lightning resistance and life. At least 45 life. This guy wants a regal. Armor, life. Regal. The interesting thing about this one is the fact that I could still add something on. Rarity. 91 life. Armor, life. Of course. Should have known better. Where do you put the max amount you want to spend? Trade filters. Oh, okay. I don't want to spend more than 5. No. I don't want to spend more than 5. Okay. 573 armor. I mean, this looks all right. Still room to improve.
Well, we didn't die.
It was a close.
Trade might be, but don't worry. It's yours. I'll tend to the books.
That was just awkward. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit of armor.
precise and deadly. Time to bust this thing open.
So when my health globes, yeah, thanks, Renda. When my health globe gets energized like that, that means I could potentially be taking extra damage, right?
Another pet for the pet. Little rat. Ice in your veins. Toast for you.
What'd I do? Nothing you just like to redeem? Yeah, I appreciate it.
As expected. Of course.
I am sorry, conversation. Sorry, please.
Yes?
How much Orbs of Annulment are probably not going for that. Okay. So about 10 to 1.
Can I help?
What divines? Wait, it's literally 99 exalts for one divine? I didn't realize that. I guess that makes sense. The later on into the season you get, the more likely you're going to run into that sort of value scheme, you know, inflation.
Was the sister project to the Time Gate of Watchables. We need sizable images if you find otherworldly splendor. The disciples of Kamasa stockpiled a great many things in their modern lust.
Hey, yo, just... What are you up to tonight, Orvax?
Gonna hold my breath for this one. I'll break ya. Killing time. More of this ritual stuff. Don't mean anything good.
Not a lot, just chilling. Got paid a little bit ago, so I got you. Now you gotta go pay all your bills. Yep, no, that sounds about right. Living the dream.
This'll get him.
Oh, man. Yeah, navigation look, yeah, it's not that great on controller. Like the gameplay is good on controller, but like navigating menus and stuff just feels a little rough. What I'm probably going to end up doing, maybe make a video talking about this build. Like it was fun to play.
Same old flow.
I don't know if I want to invest too much more into it. You know, like Door Kicker as a philosophy sounded pretty cool, but I honestly kind of want to try some of those frost skills now. And that would probably be a build that I could play with mouse and keyboard, because this build right now is just a little rough for me to play on mouse and keyboard. And I've already said what I said, spoken my feelings on WASD.
This'll get him.
Actually don't work on disability. The carriers pay the bill. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'm sorry that you're on disability, but like I see what you mean. I think we already kind of talked about that a little bit before while we're back, so. Yeah. That all makes sense.
Simple enough.
Was there somebody else in here? Oh, do I have to use the Exalted Workbench? Something over here? Oh. Augments are rare equipment with new modifier. You know what? Let's roll the dice for the gloves. What did I get? I think it just up. I think it gave me mana. Oh, no.
These guys are constantly outdoing themselves. Guess why I hate. Simple enough.
Right back, Jeff.
Buzzing shot! Stupid silly!
Wretched, do not faint. Flaming glory.
Need a sec.
Fury of the Val.
So back to our map, because that felt like a map right there, though.
All in a day's work. Get back!
precious to me. Take it.
Of course.
Great big mirrors these days. Is that really what all the highest mighty of not today? Slayer. Simple enough.
How's the mapping? Build's still holding up, but some of these mobs like to just rush you. We're at tier 2 right now. Yeah, and that would be a great time to drop some divs, yeah. Oh my god. This boss sucks. Especially when you're playing a build that just doesn't erase it right off the bat. You can't hurt it. And it just sits in its cloud and you're just like running around like a peon. I think this map has been, unless I could blow them up, but like there doesn't seem to be anything.
Need more time. Kill him. Need a sec.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't seem to take damage in the cloud. And then he just one-shots me. All 5 attempts. That was just very cheap.
Place a waystone.
Like, I don't even care. Like, there was literally nothing I can do. There was nothing to learn. The only thing I learned is if you don't kill him before he goes into the cloud, you just die.
Of course.
How can I help? Bring in things you find.
Go on. I will make use of this. Time is of the essence.
It was kind of hard to try and figure out the mechanic when he's just doing so much damage in the cloud. You just spend so much time trying to run around, trying not to die. Oh man, that's just very frustrating. Yeah.
Speak.
It just doesn't really feel like we learned anything. I didn't really have too many troubles with him on my On my other build? Because I would just blow him up before he could do anything. Another reason why I'm thinking about just moving over to a cold build. We don't have a lot of CC. Yeah, it sucks because we were actually clearing the map pretty well too. Wait, why am I doing that map again? Why am I doing this? No.
Precise and deadly!
I mean, I got pen. No, it's not.
That's one down.
Well, no, I'm not too worried about these mobs. Look, boom, flash bomb, they're dead, right? I'm not too worried about that. It's the boss. Though it'd be cool to play like another Frost build again. You know what? If I identify this bow and it has cold damage on it, I will switch over to a frost build. It has cold damage on it. Well, guess I know what I gotta do. So I don't know if I want to use that bow. I could probably buy something. Okay.
Piercing shot!
Well, what are these icons?
All in a day's work.
Okay, well, I can't just switch over immediately because I'm gonna need the supports. How much do
It's you.
how much do supports cost? I want 13 Exile. Okay, that's not too bad. 13 for 10 of these. Okay. I mean, that is a little pricey, but if I wanted to swap over, yeah, you'll give me some. Okay. Well, I'm not going to swap over tonight. Oh. I've joined the party.
As expected. Go.
Oh. I think I got it. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay, so probably just focus on, and then I have a bunch of tier 13, so that can get me started. And then I do have some supports right here that I could use. You always pick, yeah, I always pick them up too and save them for an exact reason like this. Okay, so what does lucky mean? Okay, that's interesting. I could also go lightning. My current bow would allow for it. I could try out galvanic shards. What do we got on here? We got fire damage. What do you mean spread thin? Like I don't have a lot of passive points. Heaps of grenade nodes. That's true. Yeah, grenades were really useful for leveling, but now that I'm here... Yeah, I got some crossbow damage, and then I got, you know, attacks against rares and uniques. Link lav shards so I don't, you'll link me my ninja. Okay. You can post it here in the Twitch chat. You are a subscriber on Twitch. Yeah, I'll probably do some respecking. I'd probably stick with this build for right now. Probably can just hyper focus some of those talents that dropped all your grenade nodes. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, my current bow is probably good for galvanic. Or at least just sheer lightning damage. Yeah, go through, remove all the remove all the useless ones. Right, right. So I was thinking frost. Right, so I do have... Wait, do I still have it equipped? Yeah, oh, I still got permafrost bolts equipped, level 4. I don't use it anymore. Converts, pierces the first 2 targets. Like, I really like this ability, and then there's that retooled ability, the rain down from above frost one. That looked really cool. So I figured if I use like oil grenade, permafrost bolt, that ability, that would be pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for tonight. Yo, Sloppy, thank you for all your help. I will be back again tomorrow with some more Path of Exile 2 blasting. Thank you so much for being here, guys. YouTube, you as well. You take care. Thank you for the likes. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace out.